Battlefield 6 is releasing in about 4 hours at the time of release of this video, and I just really quickly want to go through what I'm most excited for, what I'm most worried about, and what you can expect from me going forward with Battlefield 6, so let's jump right in. So firstly, as you can already tell, I'm really excited to get back into sniping in this game. Sniping has been something I've always enjoyed in Battlefield and in video games, and I think Battlefield 6 has nailed sniping, even in comparison to other Battlefield games in terms of how it feels. All the sounds that encapsulate sniping from the shot to the kill are just juiced with dopamine. Even kills where you don't get a headshot, it just feels so darn good, so I am extremely excited to get back to doing this. I'm also extremely excited, however, to try out new classes, get a feel for support, engineer, and even assault. I'm also excited for the progression system detailed by Espresso on his channel. If you haven't given that video, go give it a look now. I'll link it down below in the description. But being able to progress guns and get that skin that is representative of achievements or skills is just a good feeling to have. And it reminds me of when I was chasing for gold camos in MW2. Again, Espresso lays this out in detail in his video. It's really good. Go give it a look. Now, I've never gotten my hands on Portal in any Battlefield, so I'm also excited to see what comes from the community. I think it could make for some amazing experiences within this game, and overall, I think Portal and community servers are just great choices by Battlefield, and ultimately will make a lasting community for the game, so that's a big W. I'm also extremely excited to see just some of the crazy clips people hit in this game, both as infantry, but also in vehicles. Some of the clips from Battlefield 4 and 3 that were made were absolutely insane, and it feels pretty good to know that we'll be getting to see that again. I think it's just nostalgia for me, I don't know, but I'm very excited to see this occur again. I'm also, again, this alludes to me just being pretty excited to get my hands on the vehicles, the helicopters, the planes, in general, just figuring those out. I really do enjoy just getting in the chopper and using the chopper gunner even, and I think just using the vehicles, the game itself, it's going to be a good freaking time. Now, there are some things I am worried about, however. So firstly, I'm worried about the gunplay and how that will all feel and how that will all play out. I'm hoping that snipers especially have differences between each rifle, pros and cons, that make me want to pick one over the other. In past games, I've felt that it doesn't truly matter what sniper I pick, and I'm wondering if this will be the same going forward in Battlefield 6. It's not a massive deal, I just, again, would like some variety there. I don't know if I'm wrong in this point. Again, someone let me know what their thoughts are down in the comment section below. But overall, I also wonder just about gun balancing. I'm really hoping that there is no meta gun and every gun in the game is usable and everyone can be just as good with any gun they use in the game. So overall, balancing will be important. It felt pretty good in the beta, so hopefully it'll feel good at release. I'm also interested in how the open loadout play system will be, meaning that guns are not class specific, and I'm wondering how this will impact gameplay, and if one class will be more popular than another because of this. In the beta, Assault seemed to be the most popular because you could carry 2 guns of your choosing, so an assault rifle and a shotgun, for example. So I'm curious to see if this will carry over to launch. They will be providing a closed loadout playlist, which is nice for those who don't want an open loadout system, so maybe there's nothing to worry about there. I also, though, worry about map size. Even the larger maps they'll be releasing, I know we played mostly small maps in beta, and even some of the footage released from other YouTubers of the newer maps that were larger didn't really feel comparable to past Battlefields in terms of map size. They even shrunk Operation Firestorm a bit, and I'm hoping we can get a larger option going forward, but maybe some maps we have not seen are already massive in scale, so who knows. Obviously, we can't know until we get our hands on it. I just remember especially enjoying larger maps in game modes. I think it was called Rush until it turned into Breakthrough, but back in Battlefield 3 days, for me, that was the true Battlefield experience, as you were literally traversing an entire battlefield to achieve victory. It was just so satisfying and so fun. Regardless of map size, however, Battlefield 6 still provides that feeling of, again, just being in the battlefield and being able to achieve victory as you progress, especially in Breakthrough. That's my favorite playlist, personally. I'm also worried but interested in the reception of the Battle Royale overall. I'm pretty skeptical as Firestorm in Battlefield 5 wasn't well received, but who knows? Maybe with Battlefield 6 and its development team, maybe it'll be pretty good. I'll definitely be giving it a try, but I can tell you right now, Conquest and Breakthrough is most likely where I will spend a majority of my time, unless I am absolutely wowed by the Battle Royale. Also, I am of course worried about cheaters. They are inevitable, but I'm curious to see how impactful they are in Battlefield 6, and let's hope their security measures they have taken are enough to make sure it doesn't have a massive impact on the game. Now, my plans going forward with Battlefield 6 is I'll be providing videos on my impression on the game, some documentary/story-like videos surrounding the lore of Battlefield 6, along with some guides for sniping specifically, as I feel that's my forte, and I just really enjoy sniping. To be very clear, I'm not going to be doing meta setups or anything like that. Again, for me, I just want to make fun builds that you guys can enjoy, that I have found enjoyable. And if you guys have any suggestions or like really wacky builds we can try, again, I'm going to be looking to do that as well. I also will be balancing this with the release of Arc Raiders, which I'll be making content on as well, so the coming months are going to be fun and busy. Now, if you are hopping into Battlefield 6 tomorrow, what are you most excited for, and what are you most worried about? Let me know down in the comments section below, and if you enjoyed this video and enjoy Battlefield content, don't forget to like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you soldiers on the battlefield.